Hello Initial D fans and deformed car lovers. This is a Banpresto toy of the Red Sun's RX7. I don't see a date. I'm going to assume this is a pullback toy and I think it has a spin feature. Let's see what the rest of this packaging says. There's two Terrenos and what looks to be a Subaru. I think that's a Subaru STI of some sort. Okay. Some tape holding this together. It says STO2, so this came out in 2002. This is quite old then. Kodansha is the company that owns Initial D, I think. There's some sort of blurb there. Pullback spin car is what it says there. Okay. Some sort of cardboard protecting the bottom for some reason. I guess I should cut that tape off too. I see, it's just a band. I guess that cardboard is to keep it from getting crushed. Very cheap looking bottom, which is strange to say about these cheap toy cars, but this is really cheap looking. It says BP Banpresto 2003. Or I guess maybe it just says Banpresto. That's what that BP must mean. Two screws holding it together. You'll see the back exhaust here. Interesting how they molded it into that flat base. This tire has like a weird sand texture to it, but this one is more smooth. Actually, I don't even think it's a tire because this is hollow plastic. Oh, there's asymmetry going on. This is a plastic wheel I'm touching here. This wheel has a rubber, so you see it's a two-part, so that's probably going to cause a spin feature. One has traction, one does not, so there's only one way to try. I don't know if it's going to work on a tabletop this small, but you also note the wheels are not even three-dimensional. There's just a printed graphic onto that flat surface. Oh, hey, oh. So hold on, I gotta figure out where to send it. Nope. Let's try it again. It will spin out, it just needs time to do it. No, unfortunately it's not doing it where the camera is. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to lift up the camera here. Okay. So I think what happens is the motor kicks in. Oh, I heard it. Alright. You hear the different pitch there? So it goes straight a little bit and then it goes into turbo mode. And that higher pitch is what causes it to spin the tires and do a spin out. So that's interesting. I mean, I guess being a drift car, that's kind of neat. I will say the back tire is very gappy though, so that's unfortunate. This body is just molded yellow plastic, but I think they painted the outside. It doesn't have that cheap plasticky look to it, so that's nice. And the Red Suns is printed very nicely with paint. It's not a decal. The back end, black paint for the taillights. The RX7, I think that's Affini is legible. That logo's good. This is where it was torn off the molding tree. Paint there. I wish there was something printed on the license plate. You know, like Initial D. I gotta say that exhaust tip is kind of lame. And then there's no air passing under the wing, just the way they molded it, but it looks better from the top. All the windows are just black paint, there's no clear body. White here and black in the vents, white plate again. So all in all, it's okay, I guess. It's not as detailed as a Chorokyu, especially the very flat wheels. So that's unfortunate. But I have to imagine this thing didn't cost much to sell whoever, you know, when these were originally sold 20 years ago. I didn't even pay that much for it now. Let's look at a few other RX-7s. I think this is the coolest RX-7 generation, the FD3S, so I have a bunch of them. Here's a Chorokyu version. You'll see the Chorokyu has a molded in emblem, and it has a smoked body, and then they painted the smoked plastic, so the windshield is actually a little bit transparent. I 3D printed my own wheels on this. This also has a smoked taillights. What I don't like about Cherokees is the silly coin holders. It totally ruins the back end appearance of these things. Okay. Let's see. This is a racing car, Visco Gamma BP livery. It's a real race car. here's just a cool Mazda graphic one, and I have some Hot Wheels aftermarket kind of wheels, metalist kind of things on there. Here's a safety car, and these I think are BNDS plastic wheels with some 3D printed brakes. And then this is an RX7 FC or PZ, whatever that says on the side behind the door. Maybe it says on the bottom RZ. Okay. And these are the wheels it came with. I didn't even bother swapping those out. Okay, one more RX7 FD3S. This funky Itasha one where you have some cartoon girls on it. Yeah, really strange. And the first generation RX7 got some 3D printed wheels, and it's got this really atrocious paint job. It's so retro, I like it. And this has a little gimmick of the pop-up headlight. And then an RX8. This I think came with a bottle of shampoo in Japan. Yeah, I don't really like the RX8 so much. It's not really a two-door sports car. Alright, I would say the Chorokyus are simply better detailed. Even the lame Chorokyu wheels, you know, like these, are still better than just a flat disc with a sticker. I don't know what this character is, so I don't know, sorry. Alright, well anyways, an interesting little gimmick. I just like, I guess the Initial D cars, even though I really haven't watched Initial D. I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes of the first series. Alright, well anyways, thanks for watching today. We'll see you in the next cartoon video.